While you were busy establishing a colony, Hercules was headed for Troy, where he whisked Hesione, Princess of Troy, out of the jaws of Poseidon's gruesome Kraken. How did Hesione manage to find herself in this scrape? Her father, King Laomedon, refused to keep his promise to pay Apollo and Poseidon for building the walls of Troy. So the gods punished Troy with plagues and floods, and the only way for Laomedon to save his city was to sacrifice his daughter. Now Poseidon and Apollo are enraged that Hercules has meddled in their affairs, and they are well aware of your connection to
what did I do?
And the Kraken, whose taste buds were primed for a bite of human, is very hungry. Elsewhere in the world, the centaurs, who
not them
are always
again,
on the lookout for a new source of wine, have taken notice of you and your kingdom. Trouble might not be
bloody
far off.
centaurs! I was going to refrain from giving them a hard time this episode, but it sounds like they're just asking for it. Sanctuary to any god, no, not picky, just anybody will do. So, why am I getting involved again? Troy made an agreement with Poseidon and Apollo to build some. They were going to build some walls. Troy refused to pay, so in collection of the debt, Apollo and Poseidon are taking King what's his name's daughter. Which is fine. You got to pay your debts. And now I'm siding with the people that have broken the contract against the gods, and I've got a feeling I'm in the wrong here. Anyway, let's go back to the city and dig Hercules out of the mess he's got me involved in. Well, I don't even know why Hercules was getting involved in the first place. I mean, maybe it's a bit brutal of me to, you know, just shrug off sacrificing the daughters to a Kraken, but, you know, you've got to pay for your walls, haven't you? Right, so where are we at? The founding of a colony at Lemnos, our city's influence is spreading. In fact, the colony at Lemnos is probably more impressive than this rather shabby collection of huts. Indeed it is, because we had at least 2,000 population. We've got a little bit more money now. What kind of tribute does Lemnos bring me? 10 marble a year? Not bad. You can also sell marble. We go, well, yeah, like I'm buying marble off of them. It's going to requisition it until they can stand it no longer. And they can stuff them full of fleece, because they're all about that. And they sell urchins. Lots and lots of urchins. Oh, we're going down that path again. So when you joined us last... Oh, hi, I'm Jungo, by the way. And this is Ancient Greece. And this is Tiryns. Spelt Tyryns, I think. No, Tiryns. Well, it's not famous. It's like nobody's ever written anything about Tiryns, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it features prominently in the Labours of Hercules, wherever they appear. I just know a startlingly little amount about ancient Greece to say I'm pretending to be an expert anyway. So I will have a trading pier to Lemnos, and if I play my cards right, I won't build another maintenance chest, because that's a fool's errand. And I will sell 12 fleece, which is an extra carding shed and a half. But I may as well put an extra 2 carding sheds in, just for the sake of it. Notice how we can import olive oil from Lemnos, even though we don't produce it ourselves there. It's like the trading... It's like they import it from Lydia, and then I get it from... Oh, apparently I can't get it from Kylie. So, before I get too caught up, we've got to watch out for the Kraken, which will be coming at any moment, I guess. It'd be probably a good idea to buy some urchins in and stockpile some urchins. Having said that, we don't get our food from the sea, and there's only a bit of trade we do by the sea. So we need a sanctuary to any god. Now, I don't like that ambiguity there. I'd rather be told who to do. Well, what have we got the choices of? Hermes or Athena? I wouldn't mind going Athena because she's a more powerful goddess. The olive will be nice, and whatever else that she does. Makes your soldiers stronger, doesn't she? On the other hand, Hermes is cheap, and it means that whenever somebody comes for me to begging me for stuff, I can just tell them to bugger off most of the time. That might not be a bad idea. There's Nemea. Bloody Nemea. Ellis, Mount Melia, Erymanthus. We don't know about these. Knossos, don't care. I never actually checked the date. It's 490 BC. This is late on. This is by rights. Athens should be somewhere. It should be on the map. I don't know what they're doing with the dates in this. Well, at least with Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom, it actually follows the various Chinese dynasties. That was a good game because insofar as it actually meant that for a while I could name all these like pre-Ming Chinese dynasties that made me sound really quite knowledgeable. But a colony monument there, that should cheer them up. I still can't build any elite housing, so this probably isn't going to be a majorly military engagement. What I might do... Right, there's a storehouse there where I can store olive oil and... not fleece for the time being, just olive oil. But I'm thinking about just requisitioning it from Lemnos. Or should I requisition marble? I think I might requisition marble actually. Can I do anything with wood in this? No, but I can make my own sculptures. So that's something. And I can get the bronze from Kaimi. I'll be jiggered if I'm buying sculptures straight off the press. But there's no excuse why you shouldn't have fleece because we produce so much of this stuff. Did I build the extra guardian sheds? I can't remember. No. Possibly. I'm sure I remember if I did. But where's another 2? Come on, let's go. I've got some sheep to place. Now, I am going to requisition some marble. Because what's the point in having vassals if you're not going to bully them? That's what I say. So you accept marble, wood, sculptures, you know, whatever. And Lemnos, old buddy, old pal. I could just wait. The 10 marble is going to give me just this tribute. Will help me place the foundations. And probably most of the... So 2 years worth of tribute should pay for it. Like the first year will pay for the foundations, and the next year should pay for most of the... Oh, why am I talking like that for? Just give me the marble. It's better. What I might do, depending on what attack the... Yeah, I'll buy some olive oil. Ooh, I'm not going to enjoy this. Because it's 145 and my fleece sells for 51. So I've got to export a lot of fleece. I also need to get some wood from somewhere. Oh, I've got to import that as well. Well, let me put the foundations down first, and then we can see what we need. I'm going to go for the Hermes to begin with. I think it'd be quite useful from the get-go to just not have to worry about city requests, and then everybody likes me even though I've not done anything for anybody anywhere. And, you know, with the number of colonies I'm probably going to end up with, a lot of people are going to come with me going, oh, I need some food. Oh, we're starving. And I'm like, oh, you're just bringing me down, man. Well, that's a lot of fleece. Mount Pelion. Why does that sound familiar? Chiron has grown. Oh, it's the bloody centaurs, that's why. Mount Pelion, they're an ally and sympathetic. I wonder how long that's going to last. They buy wine, naturally, they also buy fleece. I don't know how long they're going to stay friendly, though. Still, money's money. I'll sell you some fleece. You know, just these later episodes, the exports are rubbish. Not only can I only produce fleece, but the price of fleece immediately went down. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes down in price again. Whereas back in Argos or in Thebes, we were exporting olive oil and marble and all this good stuff. Possibly even wine. Right. You get olive oil, but not a great deal. In fact, you can probably pick it up from there. Yeah, but if the Kraken's going to come and Poseidon's going to come and he's going to make my life miserable, as well as I imagine he will do, I'll want most of my storage to be inland. I don't know who I'm arguing with there. Myself, mostly. Mount Malia. Under the leadership of Leucos, Mount Malia has grown into a significant city. Thanks. Right, let's put the Hermes Refuge here. That was rather bold. I never really thought that through. I just thought, well, it'll be desirable when it's built, and these people will be fine, and I won't want anything particularly built next to it. 35 slabs of marble, 12 loads of wood, and 2 sculptures. I will buy 8 bronze. And how much wood? 12 loads of wood. How much? Oh, that's going to cost me a lot. Fortunately, the New Year's coming up, so it's tribute time. But I'll have a sculpture studio there just to convert all the bronze that comes in to sculptures. And who knows? Does anybody sell? Does anybody else buy sculptures? No. Mount Malia buys wheat and wine and sells wood and bronze. That's grand. He basically just done more of what we do already. But you don't buy fleece, so I'm not interested. I'm a bit worried about our own fleece supplies, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, I'm worried about... Eesh. Worried about that. We've bought 6 of 12 this year. 6 wood. 24. I don't want 24. Well, that's not too bad considering the balance of trade and how expensive it is, the stuff that we're buying.
My dearest, worship me, and I'll make your soldiers find great strength.
You see, that's probably in the long term a sensible option. Having said that, okay, you're not happy about... None of you are happy about the appeal of the neighbourhood. I can build you a bench. There you go. Ah, finally somebody that's not complaining about the appeal. This house needs access to more cultural venues. So, what have we got? I may as well put a theatre in. I know it's not ideal. That's certainly not ideal because they're going to all wander off in the wrong direction. But I guess it's cheaper than putting a stadium in at the time being. And when we come to get posh housing, which we can't at the moment. Thank you. Then I can possibly delete the actors, the theatre. And what's the situation like? 9% unemployment. We're making a sculpture.
Greetings! You will be thrilled when you see what I have to trade with you.
I'm sure. Oh, we've got enough food. We've got some urchins. We've got some meat. Everything's feeling a little bit hunky-dory. We've got... yeah. Treasure is not looking too good. Sanctuary 20 guards on its way. Defeat the Kraken. I'm pretty sure that needs Theseus. In fact, why don't I check? K. Maybe it's under M for monsters. There we go. Cyclops, Kraken. The foul Kraken rises up from the sea to wreak havoc on you, or for you. Oh, right. He uses his poisonous tentacles to attack and can also spit magic bolts. He usually works for Poseidon, but he can also work independently. So like a contractor, I guess. Perseus is the Kraken's most feared foe. Now there's a man I haven't got. I've seen in a while. It's all been just Jason and Hercules, and the other chap. Theseus. I just said his name. For some reason I thought it began with A for a second. And I am quite short of... Whoa. I'm pretty sure we've got sufficient bronze from you. The whole thing builds a lot quicker when you put artisan guilds down. So, you know, whoops. And a maintenance shed because... oh, employees are needed. That's novel. They won't be needed when everybody arrives, though. Although they'll probably need feeding.
Polly want a Kraken?
Polly want a Kraken.
Now.
Hope you enjoy watching him destroy some of your industries that depend on my ocean. My desire to get in your way knows no bounds. I think I've met some people like that. Oh, great by Jingo! In order to battle the Kraken unleashed by the Poseidon, you may now build a hall for the famed Perseus.
Soon you'll crack.
He's a bit more humanoid than I imagined him. In ancient mythology, there was basically like a giant squid. So it looks like he's going to interrupt the sea trade, including all that to get the wood out of there. Oh no. Fortunately, we've managed to stockpile at least some of the olive oil. Ooh. Right, what does a hero's hall for Perseus require? A sanctuary to Athena, and a sanctuary to Hermes. So, you know, I've got to build both anyway. Thanks, game, for pretending that I've got a choice. He wants 3,000 drachma, the mercenary, 16 skeins of fleece, and 6 pieces of sculpture. Oh my god. Right. I've got to do all of that while having a Kraken doing its thing. What I might do, Lemnos, give me some more marble, because I think I'm going to need it. I'm going to need it where I'm going. unfortunately, he's being a bit... he's not doing much at the moment. He's just going for a bit of a swim. Well, actually, no, he's just wading, isn't he? He's not even swimming. I don't know how tall he is or how shallow the sea is. It's just like waist height. Uh-oh. No, not the wood, not the wood. Well, I guess we managed to get some of it out of the way. Possibly enough to finish construction? Yeah. That is our main export industry as well. Not quite. I can sell fleece to Mount Pelion. I can also buy bronze off of them. And I can import marble as well. I just can't import wood, so I'll have to. I'll just have to beg for it, I guess. Lemnos is bitter. How would you? Well, you can't have any fleece at the moment, but you know, you might get some. What the? Who would have seen this happening? I bet you were all watching it, saying at some point it's going to run out of fleece. How short of employees am I? I've seen worse. But what's probably going to happen now is I'm going to get invaded by, I don't know, Amazons or Spartans or something like that. At least they're keeping off the grass. I don't know. We'll just sort of wait, and the fleece situation will sort itself out. I got a little bit greedy there, I think. But people think I'm the cat's meow. So, you know, they've got not got any fleece, and they're all marching out. I guess it's all the discontents. The malcontents, even, are all leaving. So I think we've got the marble for this now. 22 marble, 2 sculptures. I'm just short of wood. I mean, I wasn't before, but I am now.
My dearest, worship me, and I'll make your soldiers find great strength.
Well, what kind of farming can I do? I still can't do any, you know, agriculture. It's 489 BC, and I can't do agriculture. What is this? Right. Can I do any trade by... Oh, Mount Malia. Sells wood and bronze. So in that respect, should be okay. Yeah, that little bit earlier about, I'm not going to use Mount Malia, they just do what we do already, but less so. Well, I certainly changed my tune on that front. I do wish I hadn't bought it quite so readily. How many do I need? It's only 8. I can stretch to that. Probably. Oi! Like the urchin fellas wading after him. I don't mind rebuilding that. I could probably have some urchins over here as well. I wonder what his area of effect is. Does it cover the entirety of the ocean, or can I say build a pier all the way over here? Hey, that rhymes. And they'll be safe if a little bit out of the way. So it looks like he's patrolling over here. Like he'll go over here, but maybe he won't go round here. I feel like I shut something down while I'm waiting for the fleece situation to sort itself out. I mean, he's still not got any fleece, which is worrying me. I mean, he's out to get fleece. But the trouble is, they're going straight for the export markets. And, you know, as much as I worry about fleece, I do also, you know, like money. By the looks of it, we've got about 10 months supply of fleece in each of these houses. Less so in that one. Right, there we go. We've got some stockpile. What are you doing? Right, this I can manage. Now it's finally deigned to pick some up.
Fleece. Time to buy some more.
We do need fleece. When you say buy some, I don't see any changing of hands. I just supply it to you. I thought that might happen. They went to attack a boar and the boar won. I fought the boar and the boar won. Huh. It was funny how he only goes for the one urchin key. Perhaps he can't fit in the other one. It's pretty narrow. I never did follow him to see where he went. So he takes a stroll down here. Still strolling, still strolling. He wades out. He goes over here. But I haven't seen him wander over here yet. So I'll test the waters with a couple of urchin keys. Test the waters. That took a while to sink in, I'm not going to lie.
I'll make your soldiers find great strength.
No, that's alright, Athena. I've got to build a sanctuary to you anyway, so you don't need to advertise to me, don't worry. Like it's mandatory. Oh, good. Deliver them in trade caravans and trade ships and we'll get them to move on. Good. Where's he at the moment? Oh, well, yeah, he will go for that. Well, it's a good job I checked before trying to re-establish trade then. So how much marble have we got? Quite a bit, but I also want to give Lemnos some fleece. Because I learn nothing apparently. Right, how much money have we got? 1569. Can get some bronze. Got plenty of meat. 35 meat just sitting around. There you go, you don't feel quite so bad now. I am going to want some marble off you at some point though. We've got 12. How much do the foundations? 24. So, sorry about this, I'm going to have to order some more marble from you. I'd buy it, but you know, I'm a cheapskate. I also have like very little in the way of the funds to do so. I should have spent more time in Lemnos, where they've got mints and I mean, it's bitter again, but it's nothing that another batch of fleece couldn't fix in like a year's time or something. I must be a terrible overlord. I just keep on demanding stuff. Where is he? Yeah, the Kraken's taken out both of the keys now. So we'll... 18, that's good stuff. I probably won't bother you again for a while. Probably. I mean, let's not be hasty. Artisans from the guild are required, and there they are. So we need... Ooh. I didn't notice. The centaurs have bailed me out. I feel... disappointed. Why did they go bust? I forgot that monuments cost money as well as everything else. So we've got 55 slabs of marble, 16 loads of wood, and 8 sculptures. We're almost okay for wood. Can stop buying that, at least for the time being. I don't know where I'm going to make my money though. It exports wine. I can't even like import grapes, press them into wine and send them off again. Perhaps I should have started on Athena's to begin with, because then at least I've got some olive oil to play around with. I mean, nobody buys it, but at least I won't have to import it. Where's the Kraken? Oh, he's over there. He's just don't fancy his chances. Oof. The other chap drowned as well. Well, he's all right.
People used to do everything they could to find work. Now they just sit around waiting for someone to hand them a job on a silver platter.
Okay. What's your point? Oh, unemployment's rather high. It is, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what I can get people to do. That doesn't involve me spending money. I mean, Lemnos could give me some money, but they don't really like me right now. I mean, you remember in the last mission where I had to send like 16 slabs of marble to Tiryns? I'm like, where is it? There was ostensibly to build a construction project. I don't see it. Where did my marble go? Is what I want to know. There's Hermes with his winged sandals, and he's got a special hat as well, hasn't he? I can't quite remember now. Mount Pelion, you're all right. I'd say it's almost enough to make me change my opinion of centaurs. Almost. I'm still quite short. But with the turn of the year, I will get some tribute from Lemnos. I will give them some fleece for good behaviour. And since I'm drowning in the stuff now. But, oh. I wonder, can I...
Please let me fulfill an outstanding request.
There we go, Hermes is doing his thing. You don't need to know why we need it. I've got a feeling it's because you're going to drink it. Well, at least it keeps them on his good side. If it's very good, he might actually give me some bronze. I've not noticed any competitions? No. Yeah, there's been no Nemean games or anything like that. That's usually a good way to get your favour up. The game, again, realising that you can do well at the games, that brings your favour up with other cities, and then you can request things. Now I've got to build favour up the old-fashioned way. It's bribery and schmoozing, pretty much. I could be diplomatic. You just look how diplomatic I can be. Give me a marble. Have some fleece. Have lots of fleece. In fact, have all the fleece. I don't want it. I've got too much of it. Mount Pelion, you can have some fleece as well. Fleece for everyone. Oh, he's finally attacked that urchin key. Took him a while though. And definitely nobody buys sculptures. No, but I can import them. I can export the marble, but I need the marble. But it does mean what I can do. Once the sanctuary is complete, I can just sell the marble that Lemnos gives to me for a cool 720 drachma. Well, it should go some way to offset something. Ooh, that's not bad. Like I'm a self-taxing city, and I also realise that I'm quite popular. So can I knock wages down to make me a bit less popular? And I don't know, crank taxes up. It should make me substantially less popular. I'm only great now, as opposed to whatever it was before. Unemployment's still very high. How many sculptures do we need? 8. That's gonna cost me. Mount Pelion, how do you feel about me? Ah, fine, I'll buy the bronze. Bloody centaurs. Won't give you anything for nothing. Or something. Just forget that 12 slabs of marble he gave me just then. Oh, no problem. Do you think highly enough of me to give me some bronze? Yes. Give me something for nothing. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I want bronze. We'll take somewhere that stores 16, but I've got a horrible feeling that if I do that and forget about it, I'm going to end up buying an extra 16 more bonds at price of bronze than I really want to. And I don't want to have any, really. Have some more skeins of fleece, Lemnos. I don't... Oh, look at that. Everybody's loving the fleece. He's congenial, he's loyal, he's got some more fleece on the go. He'll be thrilled. Everybody's got fleece. I'm keeping Greece warm with my fleece. Half rhyme. I'll try better next time. As in, I'll actually try it all. That was inadvertent. Popularity's high. So what I can do is I can perhaps soak up a bit of unemployment with a couple more artisans. Lemnos grateful for fleece. They are dedicated. They are all about it. They went from bitter to dedicated in like 6 months. What do we need? More marble. I've got the wood. Eee. Oh, that's pricey. That's very pricey. There's only really enough for 3 sculptures as well. Lemnos, old buddy, old pal, I'm going to need some more marble off of you. I'm also going to need some olive oil as well. No surplus slabs of marble. I've basically just run him dry, so I'm going to need some olive oil off of you as well. I don't want to ask, I'm sorry, pal. But, you know, the needs of the city and all that. As in the needs of my city. Well, they're both my cities, really. He's still loyal, but he's probably questioning that loyalty. Oh, wrong one. Mount Peeling grants bronze. 6, that's enough for a statue and a half. Hmm, 14. That doesn't divide into 4. That's 3.5. We've got 4. Halfway there. And they've already like begged, borrowed and stolen. Quite heftily. What else do we need? A lot of skeins of fleece. So I need more sculptures after this one. This is not going to be cheap. Thanks. He's still loyal. He's a good lad, really. Yeah, I can see that. I was wondering how... 6 jugs, that should keep us going for a little while. And then when the sea trade opens up again. I'll have to do some jiggery pokery pretty much to get the economy back on track. Treasury of 5,000. See, I wouldn't mind having a bit more than that, because I've got a feeling that some warfare is going to turn up at some point. It's been a very peaceful campaign so far. I was expecting some Amazons and some Centaurs to arrive, but if anything, I've befriended the Centaurs. This is most unorthodox. So it's 1994, not the year, but the number of drachma. I could possibly stretch to another sculpture studio. And oh, thank you. I don't need it, but thanks all the same. We've got a population monument there that I'm just keeping spare.
This city is in the best shape, and you look marvelous.
Oh, thanks, game. What a nice game this is. It's already called me good looking and handsome, smart, in great shape. Right, these people ought to cheer up at some point. Especially with a shrine to Athena next door. I might even put some gardens there as well. Or a park. 5 sculptures, 4 loads of wood, 4 slabs of marble. Marble was sorted, wood was sorted, we just need the sculptures. Tell you what, it's feeling quite affordable. What's the tax rate like? It's still high, but popularity is still good. Huh, monsters attacking, there's a Kraken. Kraken attacking. Attacking Kraken. It's half rhyme. I'm working on it. I would actually buy some olive oil, but of course I can't. So I've got to rely on plying Lemnos with skeins of fleece and begging them for not begging them, requisitioning olive oil. I can wait. I've got this. I say I can wait. I think we're making great progress. I've managed to build two sanctuaries pretty much, and in what, about half an hour. I wish they'd stop taking my sheep. What happens when you pray to Hermes? Well, I can get him to fulfill an outstanding request, but I'd rather just leave that to chance. I don't want Hermes saying no. It'd be embarrassing for the both of us. Oh, whatever. I only built them to soak up the unemployment, which has gone up again, so I'm going to drop wages again. Expenses are high, but I am importing bronze, so that's to be expected.
Please let me fulfill an outstanding request.
Mount Malia needs wine? Thanks, Hermes. You're a pal. See, I feel vindicated. Could get some wood off of them, I guess, because they'd be feeling quite chuffed with me. I don't need it, but I might stop buying bronze just for the time being. We've got 2 sculptures on the way. We need 3. Give me some bronze. Much obliged. So I need 6. Opinion of viewers plummeted. But why? I mean, sure, taxes are high and wages are low. And popularity is still good.
I've heard that there's a cornucopia of food here. Yummy!
As long as you like meat, and I was going to say if you like urchins as well, but Lemnos is grateful. Are they grateful enough to give me some olive oil? My word, do I need some olive oil? We're getting desperate. Well, not too desperate. Right, where can I export marble to? I think it's sea trade, isn't it? I could have just requested sculptures straight off of him, I guess. Kaime. In fact, I might do that. Have some fleece because, you know, I've got all of the fleece apparently. So much so I apparently sent off 16 and didn't notice. I've got so much fleece just lined up. Kaime is grateful for fleece. Does that mean you're going to give me some more bronze? No. High taxes prevent immigration.
Word is that there are plenty of jobs here for anyone who wants one.
Thrown out of my home. What did I do to deserve this?
Come on, Lemnos, I need you to give me some olive oil. I mean, you know I'd paid for it, but... Mount Malia grants wine, bronze even, takes wine. He would give me some more bronze. I don't know if I really need it now. Especially if Kaime will give me some sculptures. I'm aware this will upset all my allies, won't it? Yeah, you requested sculpture from an ally. Well, what's the point of having an ally if you can't, like... I don't know. Badger them for stuff. Fine, I will start paying people and I might even cut taxes. But don't push me. There's that periodic like dip in population. every once in a while, like, oh, the olive oil disappears, oh, and the olive oil disappears, and we're currently in the third dip. I don't know what happened there. Oh no, that was when the fleece disappeared. So, you know, at least the fleece is stable. I wonder how many... Hygiene is very good, but weakening. Don't know why. Is it because there's not enough olive oil? Perhaps I could purchase a little bit more bronze. Just a bit. Oh, nice. You have drawn the great Athena, goddess of warriors, crafts and wisdom, to your city by honouring her with a sanctuary inspired by your very presence. The city's soldiers? What soldiers? Have grown stronger, and a grove of olive trees has sprung up near her sanctuary, and she herself has promised to help the city defend itself from both internal and external threats. So we'll get rid of you, and you too, and you, and this. And we'll never be short of olive oil again. I'm invited to every symposium. Good stuff. I still don't know the best way, like how many trees to have per lodge, and how many presses to have per... Actually, I think I did know how many presses to have per lodge. But, oh, that's marvellous. That's enough for me to get, what's his name to the city? Or it would be if I actually had room for the blooming sculptures. I should have read the message! Oh no. I'm making life difficult for myself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just need another 2. And the good news is we don't have to rely on olive oil anymore. Tax rate is high, I'm happy with that. And wage rate is high, I'm not so happy with that. Unfortunately, when all these people move back in...
Thrown out of my home. What did I do to deserve this?
I guess I just wait at the moment. Waiting for bronze, waiting for drachma, waited for sculptures. I only need one more. So whoever wants to like deliver some bronze, good stuff. Well, they managed to sneakily sell me an extra 2 that I didn't need. Thanks, game. See what they did? They arrived, delivered 2. The storage delivery man took 2 out, took it to the thing, and then it continued to fill up till it got to 4. Well, there we go. Now I've got surplus marble. There's still a Kraken there.
Soon you'll crack.
On the contrary, I'm doing very well, thank you. Was he harvesting?
Herodotus is sure to record this city as the best, and give the tree a gentle little shake, and ripe olives go plop plop onto the ground.
I've never heard him say that before. So, it wasn't exactly a fruitful harvest, but, you know, we've got this. We haven't got this. This is a problem. Oh, there goes the olive harvest. I am not good at this game. I mean, thanks to Ego for suggesting that I play this at Olympian level, but given my performance so far, I don't think I'd cope. Right, I'm currently drowning in fleece, so would Lemnos like some more? Everybody likes fleece. You take some fleece. You...
Festering bungler, you have angered me.
Oh. What did I do? Oh yeah, the whole like saving Hercules with Troy and whatever. Soon that which provides salve to your minds and bodies will waste away. Under my curse, your culture and hygiene facilities will no longer provide benefit to your citizens. Oh no.
No more succor for the mind or the body shall be offered to the natives of this land.
You know, I'd just got these people up to a decent level of housing. So can anybody fight off Apollo? Let's find out. Perhaps they're under gods. There we go. Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, Hera, Demeter, Athena, Artemis, Apollo. Apollo, the god of prophecy and healing, can bring many benefits to your city. He may also curse your cultural institutions, rendering them temporarily inactive. In Atlantis, he may curse your science buildings. Might also choose to unleash their skiller upon your city. But doesn't look like anybody can fight him off. I mean, maybe Athena can. Where is she, by the way? Oh, he's taking his dear sweet time. Oh, hello Hermes. I don't think you're going to do very well. Apollo staves off Hermes. Come on, Athena. Look lively. Oh, he's back again. Something's been cursed. Something's been destroyed. Look, could you take the fight elsewhere? Well, if high unemployment is a problem. Don't curse the palace, I need that for taxes and stuff. Ugh. It's infecting my townhouses. Oh, this is not good. At least Lemnos is grateful for the fleece. Right, where's Athena? Can you do something about this?
The buildings that I bless will produce an abundance of goods.
Well, that's something. Zero workers needed. Well, that's not too bad. Right, he's cursed all my entertainment buildings. Should be interesting. Right, credit to you, Hermes, but I don't think you've got it in you. Come on, Athena, at least try. I'm actually curious now if you can stave him off. Hold that thought. Athena overwhelms Apollo. Why didn't you do that sooner? You know, before everything went wrong. I mean, I'm grateful, don't get me wrong, but you could have done that before the plague came and Apollo cursed everything. He's also still in the city. Go on, shoo, get out of here. The city is now worthy of Perseus' presence. People think I'm the cat's meow. Good stuff. So I'm wondering, slay the Kraken, treasury of 5,000. But I can't really sell anything apart from fleece without trade. I'll do it properly. What I was going to do is essentially try to build up a bit of a treasury before summoning Perseus, who's robbed me of all of my money. You might notice. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, it's olive oil they need. Well, I'm working on it. In fact, it's been blessed. Right, only 33 workers needed though. And what I can do, if needs be, is shut down the fleece industry. Though I'd rather not, I've only got 101 drachma left. I can't believe I had to pay 3,000 drachma to get a hero to turn up. Talk about mercenary. I mean, I don't mind it when Hercules chugs his 64 amphorae of wine, or no, it's 32 amphorae of wine, and Jason eats 64 crates of food. But you can at least, I don't know, you can warrant it, I guess. And in terms of it is a Herculean task to chug 32 amphorae of wine. But Perseus just wants to get him. He just wants to get paid. That's not noble heroic. That's just a contract. He's just doing a job. May as well just get the plumber around. It's fundamentally what I'm doing, isn't it? I'm just paying a contractor. It's going to give me a quote. Kraken removal. That'll be that's 3,000 drachma. That is. Looks like a big job. That's a big Kraken.
I'm Perseus, and I cannot be stopped.
He's a good salesman. Look at that.
Maybe the Gree had it right. What's the use of having a mouthful of teeth when there's no food?
The Kraken, they were three chthonic sisters that had like one eye and one tooth between them, and I think it's yeah, because it was Perseus that defeated what's her name, Medusa. And to find out how to get to Medusa, he had to go to the Grackeye, and he basically took the eye off of them, and wouldn't give it back until I told him how to deal with Medusa and where to find her. Anyway, there's plenty of food. Or, I don't know. There was plenty of food. Perhaps I ought to... Yeah, perhaps I ought to buy some when the Kraken disappears. Right, where's the contractor Perseus? The Kraken specialist. That's not him, but he looks...
Unrest in the city? Shut your mouth.
He looks fairly heroic in his armour. He's not got that glimmer about him though. Hygiene deteriorating. Well, yes, but what can you expect? We've been cursed by Apollo. Incidentally, I mean, we've made some of the money back, 468, and what's that from? I think that's just taxes pretty much, isn't it? 3,000 gifts and aid given. It was not a gift. Let me tell you that for free. Yeah, I'm staying afloat by just taxing my own population. 110 workers needed. Now is a good time to turn off the fleece industry. We'll turn the sculpture industry down as well. fleece off. Now only 20 workers are needed, but I would quite like a few more olive presses, but I don't know why, because all I need to do is supply myself. And I would like them to be townhouses, because townhouses pay more in tax. And I'm all about that tax. Oh, here he goes. He's fashioned a raft out of somewhere. It's not even like bobbing around with the currents, he's just standing there on a shaky raft. And here he goes. I don't know the story of Perseus and the Kraken. Perhaps somebody can enlighten me. I only know Perseus and the Gorgon. One of many Gorgons, apparently. Good stuff. I mean, while you're here, Perseus, do you think you can... The Kraken, that misshapen creature of the deep, has been killed. The city's waters are once again safe. Good. See what you do. I've got some money. Mount Pelion needs wine. I'm going to have to disappoint because it looks like Hermes isn't playing ball. Unless...
Please let me fulfill an outstanding request.
Thanks, Hermes. Appear to Lemnos went there. And make sure to sell the fleece. Don't need to buy the olive oil, but I might buy some urchins in. I've not done too bad to say that we were pretty much under siege conditions for years. I mean, it wasn't the most devastating of sieges, but I could still hunt on the land. But I had half my food production is wrapped up in the sea. 3. Oh, I'm in debt again. I think the boar managed to win again. These are bad hunters. 10 slabs of marble. Can I sell that? Probably not to Lemnos, but I probably could do to somebody. Kaime, Lemnos, the other place. Wasn't there somebody else? Somebody surely buys marble. It's great stuff. Yeah, somebody does. Available for import or export, but don't tell me or anything. Eleusis. Oh, Eleusis. They also sell olive oil. How long have they been there? I mean, there's me worrying about my supplies of olive oil. Apparently, I could have just bought them in. Oh, thank you. Would you like some fleece with that? I mean, they could at least ask if I wanted to take the money. I mean, I'm fine. I will make the money back. Don't worry. But I feel like I kind of wasted their goodwill because now they're only sympathetic. The city had to help you out with financial. It didn't have to help me. No, I'd rather not take the hit. It's usually quite worth having people on your side. Huh. Rather a good job I didn't... I did have half a mind to build I bought a bridge there and then do a bit of farming over here because I thought this would be a problem area. I was... Yeah, that kind of paranoia that the game gives you. It's like, oh, this looks nice over here. something bad's going to happen.
Has anyone seen my spear? How can I be a spear carrier without my spear?
Well, we've got plenty of olive oil on the way. Got plenty of urchins in the K. No, that's a terrible rhyme, particularly when you have to mispronounce the words in order to get it. Mount Belian likes me. I'm still short by 98 workers. What else can I export? Well, there's plenty more marble to export. Oh, good stuff. We're well on the way to 5,000. This shouldn't take too much longer. But I don't want it to be over just yet. I quite like to perhaps replenish my stocks of urchins and whatever else I need to do. Get my townhouses back. You know, have the city feeling a little bit more viable in the meantime, rather than being short of 96 workers. I wonder how much olive oil those produce now that they've been blessed. Looks like a lot. Well, looks like plenty. I might just have another storehouse here to just store the excess olive oil. So I'm hoping there's going to be loads, because it looked like each one there produced 4 olive oil from one set of olives. And it probably won't be repeated because it was based on a blessing, but it's nice to know it was there. 106 workers needed. That's getting worse, not better. Oh, that's better. Not worse. What else can I do to make the city Kraken proof? Future proof, I'll go with. I guess another urchin key down here couldn't hurt. Seems like a bit of a long way for the maintenance man to walk. What else can I export? Wine. I don't know where I'm supposed to get wine from to export. And it appeared to Kaime. I don't know quite where I'm going to fit that. Somewhere a bit out the way, apparently. Just tell them they've got a special place. This is exclusive. Somewhere to dump a former fleece, evidently. I do need that. I need that industry starting again. With Percy's.
It is truly a pleasure to live in
That's
this
better.
city.
Rather than moaning about how little food there is, there's plenty of food. So long as you like urchins, you're all right. But it's a bit weird that urchins are the primary food source of this campaign so far. We might stop buying urchins now. Since we've got a healthy supply, but it was solely due to imports, apparently. I say that, but I wouldn't mind just having a roadblock there, and just a granary here, just to take some more urchins on. hopefully all these people will solve my employment woes. Come on, hurry up. Let's go on with it. 91, 86, that's better. Stick another house in there. I've cleared off all the excess marble. That was going to be another path out of this. I guess I could beg some people for money. Or I could just tax people more. I'm already taxing them a reasonable amount. Oh, if I could just drop some wages, that'd be good. Thanks. I kind of sell that. Let's take it back to the store for a return. Right, I'm done with this mission now. I think we've seen enough. 10 slabs of marble, good stuff. I'll stick that straight in the piles, in the export pile. Screw it, give me some money. Who's got money? They have, but I'd rather just take some from Lemnos. $4,000 almost there.
How can I be a spear carrier without my spear?
Fine. Oh, and the fleece industry is not on. There's going to be so much fleece to share, you wouldn't know what to do. Says he needs more workers. More workers are arriving. $450. Come on, Lemnos. Give me the cash to finish this off. In fact, no. I'll do it myself. I don't need you. There we go. That's 5,000 drachmas.
Thanks to Perseus, the Kraken has been slain, and Tiryns is once again safe. Now that the city is peaceful again, it is time to set forth and found a new colony.
Really? Another one? Okay. So we can go to Lerna or we can go to Ephesus. This far-off land, located on the outskirts of the Amazon kingdom, is rumoured to have rich deposits of copper ore. It's strange that no one has settled at Lerna. It's well known for its fertile land and fish-filled lake. What could be keeping people away? Wait, you know what? I've got a sense of I'm feeling like a mystery, in a mystery kind of mood. So let's go to Lerna and find out why this promised land is not so promised. And yeah, we'll see what's going on in the next video. I'll see you then.